Hey there, this is Jazzman. In this devlog, I'm going to show off a couple of things that have been completed in my game development this last week. One topic is particle systems. I was playing with particle systems and the ability to control them in code. But first, we'll take a look at some of the new rooms that have been created, both for the level 3 Catacombs as well as the level 4 Cathedral. Let's get started on some of these new rooms. So we've seen some of this room in the past, although now it's full of the decorations needed for puzzles. The puzzles are available for the player to play, and there's a secret room that we can discover. We've added some extra pieces to here, including the stained glass, a door, some tables. We can see through here to the next level, the next room, which is in fact the transition to the next level, so we'll see that here now. So we also have this secret room that was added. Just a small little closet. This is still in level 3 of the Catacombs. And once our door is open from this room, we can now see the transition room. And the idea is just that. We walk into the room, we fade out as the end of chapter 3, and we load into the same room, chapter 4. We can see there's some signs of struggle with things thrown all around the floor. And story-wise, we're still chasing our friend through the maze here, through the rooms, the chambers, following him and his companions, trying to catch up, but clearly something is also chasing them. We haven't seen that yet. We've got a long staircase up here, to which we also have a closed door at the top. Brand new in our level 4 is a storage room, looks like for wine and ale. Again, signs of struggle. Clearly our friend and companions have passed through being chased. A lot of overturned items, and we have this mysterious keypad by the stairs up. And if we go far enough up, another locked door. Right there. Being able to determine the correct code in that room through the puzzles and items in that room allows us to open the door to yet another storage room underneath the cathedral. This room is again another storage room, and we start seeing some books and things. Again, signs of struggle. This is where our development currently is. So if you're looking to get more Ortunia Mysteries and see this development in action, you can see me develop this particular room tonight on Twitch, and any other night, Mondays to Thursdays, 9 p.m. to midnight Pacific time. Come join me. We can chat about how this development's going. Now let's look at particle systems. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm using particle systems to display fog, smoke in my rooms. And one of the challenges I had is I wanted to be able to stop the fog or stop the smoke and restart it. So in this case, when my player starts and stands on the spot that it's starting, we get it to stop. And what I wanted to have happen is that when I walk off, that it just starts, but includes the end there where it trails off. I was having issues with the way I was doing it, where standing on it would certainly stop it, but then coming off would have it just bam, all come in solid again. So I found a specific setting that allows me to do this. It's very simple, but it took me a little while to figure it out. It is 3 lines of code that we need, very simple. We get our component, which is the particle system, from our game object. In this case, I called mine Dark Fog. From that particle system, we get the emission. And lastly, we set the enabled variable to false if we want it to stop, and true if we want it to restart. Using that setting, we can get the desired effect that I wanted, which is that when I call in code, we get the particle system to actually stop, but that the rest of the particles are allowed to dissipate. And while they are dissipating, we can start up the particles again. And using a similar technique for these particle systems, while they look vastly different, it's the same mechanic, the same code. In this case, I'm using a brick to drop, and it will actually turn the particle system off and lift the brick up, and it turns it back on. Very effective, very simple. But it took me a while to figure it out, so hopefully it helps you if you needed it. Thanks for joining for this devlog. That's all I've got for now. If you're interested in development, come join me on Twitch. I stream 9 p.m. to midnight, Monday to Thursday. That's Pacific time. And if not, subscribe here and we'll post more of these devlogs. And I also post little shorts about these similar topics. Thanks very much otherwise, and we'll chat soon.